So, it is Saturday. We're gonna play a little catch up on the week. So, it's been a very busy week. It's been a very busy past 2 weeks. My kids have been sick. My father has had a lot of appointments. It's just busy, busy, busy. So, little update on my father. He is starting his treatment on Monday. He is getting a very large dose of chemo. It is a 5-hour appointment. I am his driver for this, so I will be there with him for the entire 4 hours. I will have at least 3 books with me because I have 2 of them I know I could easily finish while I'm there. We had an appointment yesterday that kind of went over side effects and how everything is going to go. And honestly, it's a lot. It truly is a lot. I didn't think it was this extensive. So, for the people that don't know, my mother had cancer twice. And the treatment that my father is having is nothing like what my mother had. So, the treatment for my father is completely different. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. It's a lot of, if it's symptoms he's not already having, I have to call them and they have to change his treatment. Which, it's any little thing, any little change to him, I have to call them and let them know, and they have to change his treatment. It's just a lot. It's a lot that I have to do. It's a lot that I'm responsible for. And I'm just trying to figure out how to balance everything, and I have no idea how to do it. No idea. It is September. It is September 21st, and I'm working on the garden right now. I have not had time to, and I'm just trying to find the time to do everything. I have my 3 kids, I have my business, I have my work. Now I'm taking him to every single appointment because me working from home, it gives me the ability to do that. So that is a benefit, but it's a lot of time. So, I got this garden behind me all done. It did not take me long at all. I'm really proud of myself for getting it done because I came down, wanted to get that done. So, it's done. And in a very, very short amount of time. Sometimes it doesn't take as long to do things as we think it does. And then we get going on it and it's done a lot quicker than what we thought. This is one of those times. But now, I get to focus on this garden. This garden here is what I have to work on. And it's a lot. There's still some stuff growing. There's still some green peppers that I could pick. I'm not going to do that today. I am losing light. Bats will soon be coming out. This is the first year I've ever seen bats here. But then again, it's also the first time I've ever been out here this late at night. I also won't be out here much longer because coyotes, if they're still out here. I don't want to be out here if they're out here. I've got to be out here basically as much as I can to get this done because we have leaves falling already. And I know that's going to be next of what I have to do. We got not a whole lot of daylight between 6 and 7, which is the time that I usually have to be able to be out here. I may have to start being out in the mornings, but with my father's treatment being 5 days a week and in the morning, that's a little difficult. I know I have to use my time wiser. I can't just sit on my phone for hours on end. I can't do that. I'm hoping to be out here from 6 to 7 at least every day. If I can, weekends I can do longer because at least with Sundays I can, as long as it's not raining. I could be out here all day if it is not too hot which we're in for 60s this week, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. I have been spending the past couple of days researching more on Amazon KDP, and I'm just about ready to start coming up with ideas for what I want to do. Well, that's interesting. So I have ideas of what I want to do, like maybe a crossword puzzle, word search, but my next thing is figuring out the topics that I want those around. But there's just so much to do and only so much time to do it in. So there may be times that things have to give. There may be times that I just can't be out here, or times that I just have to work extra, or times I'm doing a little bit more research. I don't know how to balance everything, but I'm gonna do my best, and that's all that anyone can ask of me. I can't do everything perfect. That's not even possible. I had plans for the month of October of doing more healing, and I was going to come out here in the mornings to read and write and reflect. And now I feel like I'm not able to do that, because I wanted to do it when my kids were in school so my kids wouldn't interrupt me. I'd have peace and quiet time to actually sit and think and reflect. And I'm just not going to be able to do that. On weekends I could, but I wanted this to be like at least 7 days a week thing. So it is Sunday. It was actually a really good day today. We got out of the house, went down to the city, went to Spirit Halloween, and we had an absolute blast. It was so much fun. They had so many animatronics there. It was so much better than last year. And it was so much fun. We kept scaring people by stepping on one of the animatronics because the little foot pad was behind the animatronic itself. So we were scaring people when we set it off. We had an absolute blast today. I definitely needed this because tomorrow is going to be a very, very long day. My father is doing his first treatment tomorrow, and it is 5 hours long. So it's a very long day, but I'm going to sit. I have 3 books, and I'm going to bring 2 of them I could probably finish in that amount of time. So it's going to be a long day tomorrow. Plus I have work, I have errands to run. It's a lot to do tomorrow. Tonight, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to edit. I lost my train of thought. My kids came over and interrupted, and I lost my train of thought. I also have work tomorrow, so I may not be able to film tomorrow, but it's okay. I'm going to try and sit down and edit tonight, see if I can have a video scheduled for tomorrow. I do have to get to bed a little earlier than I usually do. I need to be well rested in order to drive. It is an hour and a half of driving total, which is better than going to one of the other hospitals that he was at, where it's an hour and a half just one way. So I'm working on the garden tonight, probably for only like half an hour because it's starting to get dark. And I look at it a little bit differently. I know it's going to take me a while to get this done because of the size of it and my limited amount of time that I have on it, but I look at it as, even if it's half an hour, I'm still getting it done. I'm still getting this done. It will eventually get all completed. Eventually. It's going to take a while to get all this completed. But even if it's half an hour on this, that's making a difference. Even if it's a small amount of time, even something that is 10 minutes. Work on something for 10 minutes. It will make all the difference. These small little things eventually add up.